Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's for your next main adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining our live digital studio. I'm here with Charlie, and we're going to be talking about a variety of things, how cold it's getting overnight tonight, the windy conditions that are lasting through tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. So, yeah.
Good evening. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's time for our Rennie's forecast. As Hannah just mentioned, we have a few things happening in the next couple of days. If you have not yet seen Hannah on one of our broadcasts, you can follow her at Hannah Sheehy at WGME.com. You can check that out there. Hannah's our newest meteorologist here at CBS 13. You can see her forecasting on our noon broadcast and on the digital studio here at WGME.com. So you'll see a lot more of Hannah in the coming days.
Yes.
And weeks and months.
Right.
There's a lot happening. And on this Rennie's forecast as well. Hannah, we do this every Thursday night. So a lot of folks are jumping on. They're probably part of their Thursday night routine here, just scrolling through YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, wherever you are. But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. And Hannah, we have a few things happening, right?
Yeah, we do. Lots of, well, not too much. It's slowing down a little bit, I would say, from the past 2 weeks. We've been getting system after system and some snowfall right after another. It seems like just with a couple days or not even a whole day of a break. But yeah, we're not tracking any wintry precipitation currently today, maybe some on Sunday, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. But for tomorrow, we're looking at some windy conditions again with lots of sunshine, maybe some afternoon clouds. Temperatures, again, are going to start into the upper teens, but they're going to feel much cooler than that because we have an active wind out of the west, and that's continuing throughout the day. Gusts, I think, up to 35 miles per hour, maybe a little less, but yeah, it's going to be a similar day to what we had today.
Well
tomorrow.
said. Well said. Kind of like today.
Yeah.
Today was a fun day, though, because, we started in the mid-30s and it just got colder and colder and colder. It wasn't terrible, but yeah, it was. You felt it with the wind. This is the daily planner, Hannah. We got the 20s, mid to upper 20s at the coast. We'll probably at least hit the upper 20s for highs and then mid 20s inland. On the extreme bottom of your screen there, you see the west wind. So that wind is sustained 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts probably around 30, a little over 30 miles per hour again tomorrow. Big weather story tonight. Cool temperatures. We're in the 20s. It's a uniform air mass due to the wind. Did you see the peak wind gust on Mount Washington?
I didn't catch that.
87 miles per hour currently.
Yep.
I just looked it up. I wouldn't expect anyone to go check it out, but it's 109 miles per hour. So they hit 109 up there.
All right.
Yeah. So I think the wind chill is like 50 below or something.
Yeah.
Actually, we can check that out in a second. It was like 47 below. Just a little while ago. Yeah.
Cold.
Hardy folks up there. So winds are gusty. They're not quite as strong as they were earlier. 41 was the peak wind gust in Portland. 53 below. That was way off. No, it's 53 below up in Mount Washington for a wind chill. We're down to 8 in Portland. This is how you feels in your skin. These are the temperatures you need to dress for. So it's cold.
It is.
We can handle it though. It's winter. The funny thing about this December so far, Hannah, is I think is like usually when this hits, it's like the first week of February or or January, and you're like, okay, we got another month or two of this left, and we'll ease into spring. But the feeling is just so different this year, isn't it? Because it's like early December, and you're like, okay, we have the rest of the winter to go through.
I know.
But which I'm fine with. I mean, I'm a big fan of cold weather and snow and skiing and that kind of thing. So
and the ski mountains have been getting abundant snowfall this early December so far. So that's been great for them.
Yes. We were just talking about that. Hannah's a skier. She likes to go skiing. So we're going to be talking more about that probably in the upcoming months. Tomorrow we're back in the 20s for highs, and this looks to be similar to what we had out there today. West winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. The upslope snow continues in the mountains. We had a little ribbon of snow showers. Actually, let's get a little bit closer. We can find that little ribbon that's been hanging out up into just east of the Whites. Let's loop through that right in there. See a little ribbon? It's all gone right now, but There was some snow showers spilling over from the mountains, but skies are clear. There's not much happening outside of a few of those snow showers. And Hannah, you talked about this. What was it? Was that on Monday? You were talking about the mountain snow showers.
I was.
On Friday, and there they are.
Yep.
They're verifying for you. So
yeah.
Hannah brought that up to me several days ago. I said, yeah, it looks like some snow showers in the western slopes and notches.
Yeah.
We call that upslope snow. So pretty cool to see that. Downslope, though, much different.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Lots of sunshine downslope.
You got it. We get a lot of sun. We're starting in the teens. Afternoon temps will be around 30. There's that upslope snow. Continue in the western slopes, notches, light accumulations there.
Yeah.
Then as we go into the weekend, we're not going to enjoy as much sunshine. We actually have more clouds on Saturday. Not terrible, though. I think it's a trade-off. It's temps are in the 30s, but more clouds move in.
So we're not as cold as, say, today or tomorrow. But
what would you rather have? Would you rather have it sunny in low 20s with a breeze, or cloudy in low 30s with light winds?
Right. That's a hard one because I do love the sun.
Yeah.
But the windiness with the cold isn't my favorite. But I don't know. I think I'd prefer the sunshine and the cold than super cloudy. A stretch of cloudy days I'm not a huge fan of. But we're not going to have a huge stretch of cloudiness.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Just a couple days.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask the folks at home that. Maybe they can put in comments. What would you rather have?
Yeah.
Sunny, low 20s and breezy, or cloudy, 30s and light winds? I don't know. It's a trade-off for some folks.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you guys think.
Yeah. All right. And then Sunday, probably a lot of clouds. Inland towns might see a little bit of sun. And this is probably the trickiest part of the forecast. Will we see any flakes on Sunday?
Right.
I say yes, but very light.
Yeah.
I don't know. I picture, I don't know. I could see it going either way, but we might see some flurries or snow showers, especially south and coast.
Yeah. It's going to be similar to what we saw last Saturday.
Last Saturday, yeah.
We had some flurries falling. But yeah, we're not expecting like a ton of accumulation if we do see some flurries on Sunday.
Yeah.
Just that low pressure system is going to be riding up the coast, which is almost exactly what happened last weekend. Just a day off or so. But yeah, coastal areas, just maybe a decorative flurry or two moving through the day. Right.
And if maybe folks are traveling, maybe they're going to southern New England for something. Wait, what's this Sunday? Patriots don't. Oh, so Patriots. Who the Patriots play this weekend? Do they play? So they had the bye last weekend. What are we at now? The 11th, 12th. Oh, wait a minute. They're playing Buffalo. Oh, whoa. Breaking news. All right, Sunday.
Yeah.
They're playing Buffalo at Gillette. Maybe it's going to snow down there.
It could, yeah.
Gillette Stadium's right here.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that would be fun. Of course, if you watched the game in Buffalo last week, it was snowing there. So maybe. Right. I don't know. I think that's right. I think they're playing at home. Yeah, they are. I know that. I know they're playing the 14th. I'm questioning myself now. So yeah, that might be fun. Maybe Southern New England gets a little snow for that game. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're traveling that direction, maybe going to the game, might want to leave yourself extra time if that storm tracks the way we just described.
Right.
But behind this storm, one thing is for certain: it's going to get cold again.
Yes, that is for sure.
So we're probably tracking highs in the low 20s again for Monday. So there we go.
Yeah, which I know we've been talking about this quite heftily, but the normal high for this time of year is around 40 degrees, and we're dropping on Monday down into the low 20s, which is, unseasonably cold for this time of year. It reminds us of days in early February. So it's definitely cold. The wind might pick up again for Monday too.
Yes, that's another thing. Yeah, it gets a little gusty and colder, and no big storms though. We were talking about it at the news desk. A lot of times when you get a shot of modified Arctic air, we've had a couple of them so far with the polar vortex stretch we've been talking about, and a lot of times when you get that, there's always a storm. I feel like some of the bigger storms I can think of are what happened after this. There's in 2005 there was the big blizzard in southern New England. We had the blizzard on January 4th, 2018, after the cold shot on January 1st. No, it was January 6th, I think. It was 4 days after the cold shot. But these cold shots, you get a shot of cold air, and then there's a storm. That's usually what happens. The Arctic air has a hard time leaving without a big storm.
Right.
So I'm still waiting for that one, but I haven't really seen it. I haven't really seen that one yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. And there's your coast forecast, your inland towns. It's a little bit colder at times, but that's about it. And, looking at the extended forecast, Thursday night to Friday, it might warm up a little bit, enough that we could be looking at some rain.
Yes.
Parts of the area. And, folks tonight have been asking, will there be a white Christmas?
I know,
We got to keep that snow on the ground.
Right.
So we'll see. But it's going to happen. I mean, it's got to happen. That would be pretty pathetic at this point if we went through all of this cold, the coldest in 23 years, and early snow, and then it's brown on Christmas. That would be.
I know that'd be a little disappointing.
I can't picture that happening.
No.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. You were right. Buffalo at home.
Oh, okay. Someone's all right. We'll get back to that. Travis says sunny and cold. Don't like it. I can't. If it's sunny but cold, I don't like it. I can enjoy it. Okay.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
All right. Well said. We are playing Buffalo at home. Yes. I mean, I've had this on my mental calendar ever since the first game when they played Buffalo and they won at Buffalo. I said, all right, the 14th of December, clear the calendar. I think it's a 1:00 game.
Okay.
And my daughters have softball practice in the morning and in the evening. So I think in between there, I remember. All right. So I can't believe I forgot.
It's a big sports day.
Patriots play sunny. Thank you, Patty. Appreciate that. Sunny. All right. So Blair's going sunny. She prefers the sun.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Don't like it when it's cloudy. Yeah, I'm with you,
Yep.
Patty. I'd rather have the sun. I don't care how cold it is, just as long as it's sunny. And the sun does nothing for us this time of year. It's some of the weakest sun of the entire year, especially in Madison. All right, so Connor's saying something here. Snow chances for the Mid-Atlantic on Saturday and here in Maine. Yeah, the Mid-Atlantic, absolutely. Yeah, from the Mid-Atlantic up to southern New England. Yeah, probably not for us, though. I think I skipped through a few. Thanks for checking in, Connor. Appreciate that. Sunny and cold. Patty says sunny and cold. That's what she prefers. Cloudy and 30s. All right, we've Travis on the other side of things.
Yeah.
And Patty says don't like it when it's cloudy. We saw that one. Thank you, Patty. Very good. All right, I do. All right, you do. Thanks, Travis. Appreciate that. The good news is Adam says the sunset will be getting later. Yes, the sunset's already getting later. I think the sunset tonight is 4 seconds later than what it was on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're averaging about, actually, I think it's 5 seconds. So first day is 2 seconds later. The next day is 3 seconds later. So we've already had our earliest sunset of the year. Shortest day is on the solstice. Earliest sunset was on the 9th. So... all right. I think that's what we're going to leave it as tonight. What do you think? Do you have anything to add tonight, Hannah?
Nope. Not really.
I know it's always out, but in your infinite wisdom, do you think maybe a white? Yeah, we'll go. After all of this nonsense of it being cold and snowy, we got to have a snow on the ground for Christmas. It's going to happen. Actually, the years that we highlighted for our analog years for our winter forecast, 90% of those had at least an inch of snow on the ground in Portland. 90. Yeah. So I think I analyzed 10 La Nina winters going back, or weak La Nina winters going back to the 1980s, late 1980s. And 90% of them had snow on the ground Christmas morning. So it's going to happen. It's already happened.
Yeah.
We'll see. In my mind, it's happened. But let's hope that happens anyway. I don't want to have a big snowstorm on Christmas Day. We had that in 2017.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
And I guess it was kind of cool to see the snow gently falling in the morning.
Yeah, it makes travel a bit tricky. I remember that actually winter being particularly tricky with grandparents traveling and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That kicked off the busy 2018 winter, right? 2017 Christmas.
Right.
So yeah, you had to travel that day. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hope for the best. And if you're traveling this weekend, no problems, unless you're going to southern New England or going to the Patriots game there down in Gillette. All right, folks, we'll leave it at that tonight. I'm going to give the controls to Hannah here.
All right.
And we'll say goodbye to everybody. We'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. See you next week.
Take care.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's. Thank you for watching.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay